Hello, hello, hello. Well, I'm gonna pop over here and hopefully this works. I think I've got things figured out. But really quick, I'm just gonna say hello before we see if things break or not. It looks like it's working. Yeah, okay, good, great. I'm back with the camera. Oh my gosh. I think I figured out what the problem was, because like other applications, I was using my camera fine, but then OBS wasn't seeing it. So I think what was happening is there were several scenes that were like where they were both accessing the camera at the same time. At least I think is what it is. What it was, I'm going to see something really fast. The screen might go dark. We're not starting Valheim just yet. We're testing things. I think I've got the issues that I was having figured out, which is fantastic. But hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. This is kind of live testing right now. Yeah, see, this should be a full face camera here, but this is still broken. This is the landing page, and unfortunately, I'm still not sure what's going on here. That's very unfortunate, but that's okay. We've at least got this back for this scene. Fantastic. We're just one step closer to figuring this out. Great. Fantastic. Hello guys. I haven't like been on camera since like February. So this is pretty fun. This is great. We're back. We've got this kind of working. Yeah, we're back. Some big things have happened in the gaming internet world, as I'm sure everyone knows. It is exploding out there. Hollow Knight sequel finally came out on Thursday, which is incredible. Silksong. I haven't picked it up yet, but I will be picking it up at some point, hopefully in the nearish future. I think I want to let everyone kind of play it a bit before I pick it up. We did stream Hollow Knight on this channel, and I think I'll end up streaming Silksong, but I want to give everyone a chance to kind of get through at least a good portion of the game before I do that. But yeah, I'm very excited, very, very excited about Silksong. Also, I want to give a shout out here really fast. I don't think they're here. Shout out. See if I can remember how to do this. This is Pexy's Twitch channel. If you haven't, if you're not following Pexy yet, go ahead and do that. Pexy also has a YouTube channel, so if you're willing to just watch Hollow Knight from someone who really, not Hollow Knight, Silksong, for someone who really, really enjoys Silksong, head on over to Pexy's YouTube and Pexygate's YouTube and subscribe, because Pexy is someone who's been waiting for that game for a very long time. I dropped into their first video for like the first 2 minutes, just to give a like, and I was in a comment. But yeah, if you want to watch someone who's really, really going to enjoy, really going to dive deep into Silksong, that I would recommend going and giving Pexy some support. We love Pexy here. Pexy's great. But yeah, today we're doing some more building in Valheim. We are hopefully getting these exterior walls up. And then before I do detailing on the walls, there's some structural stuff I need to do inside. So I need to split off where I want rooms to be. And then I also need to see if I can get that second floor thing put up. So that's the plan today. I do know we need wood, because we were like running out of wood pretty bad. So we're going to need to get more wood. This build is taking a lot of materials, which is fine. It's a big build. But let's just do that. Let's just get right into it. Let's just go. I on impulse went ahead and just put these in here last stream, and just to kind of get a feel for how the layout of the room. But this is working pretty well. If I do say so myself, this is working very nicely. But yeah, let's oh, it is nighttime. Let's sleep first. How are we doing on food? We're okay. We're not great. We are out of our feasts are gone. Oh, I don't know why it does that. Why it like jumps me up onto the bed and has me standing on top of it rather than sleeping. I'm not quite sure what it does that. I don't remember if it did that on the small bed or if it's just this big one. I'm unsure. Let's go ahead and eat all this. All right. Well, we can, I think, first off, let's repair our hammer. Let's look inside this. We got a decent amount of tar. I think we might actually have enough tar to complete this build, because I think at this point the tar is going to be used for detailing stuff, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to drop some stuff off in one of these chests, though, one of these massively messy chests, because we are about to, I don't know why I have that. We're about to go get a bunch of wood. I've got Grey Dwarf eyes on me, so let's throw those somewhere. Hope everyone's, by the way, happy Friday, guys. I hope everyone's week is going well. Has gone well. Hope everyone's had a really productive week. I myself, I would say I probably have. Yeah, it was a good week, I think, at least for me, and I hope everyone else had a pretty good week. Classes were great this week. It was it's just one of those weeks where things just kind of feel like they're coming together, you know? At least academically coming together. It was a good week. And that includes my once a week language class that I am currently taking. That was last night. That went really, really well last night, so. Which is a big thing for me, because last week it went really not well. Nothing on the teacher. It was just one of those weeks where I was exhausted. I just, like, there was a bunch of information being put in front of me, and I was forgetting things I already knew, and which was frustrating. And then, you know, that compounds on top of itself. When I get frustrated, it's harder to remember, and it's just, it was bad. It was very bad. But last night was good. Last night was very good. That's exciting. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's week has been as good, if not better, than mine has been. All right. I might as well throw that wood, not the wood in here. Good God, no. We do have a decent amount of stuff for more frost arrows. We just need the wood, and unfortunately the wood is all going to one thing, and that is that thing over there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this wood in here, and then we're gonna chop trees. Let's go ahead and actually repair the axe. I'm running in and out of the building. There we go. I probably should have brought my cultivator with me and not put it in one of the chests, because I should replant these trees. I'm gonna have to eventually, and it's probably better to do it now while I have wood, rather than replanting when I need them. But there are a lot of trees here, and I don't think we're going to cut them all down in this cart's worth of things, cart's worth of materials. So I think we'll be okay. Oh, it's falling. It's all falling. Suki is unhappy about something. Jeez, I don't know if you guys could hear her. I don't know if you probably saw her run through here, but not run. She more like trotted. She had her heckles raised, and she was doing little huffs, and she was little like huffing and slight growling as she was running to the other side of the apartment, probably going to our back, like the backyard window. So we have these neighbors. They're great. This what I'm about to say is nothing against neighbors. We have great neighbors where we live. We're very lucky. We have great neighbors and honestly great landlords. We live in a very good, I say very nice, but it's like not nice in the sense that like things are expensive. It's just there's good people around us. We're very blessed with that. But so we have these new neighbors. They have a daughter, and a very, very young daughter, and they take her outside, and she plays. When I say very young, she's probably between 1 and 2 years old. Very, very young daughter, and they take her outside to play, and Suki has not gotten used to them yet. So the first time they did that, I was outside with Suki. I had seen them out there because I needed to take Suki out to use the restroom. Normally I'd take Suki out and I let her be off leash. We've got a nice little kind of, it's not closed in, but there's like trees that make up a bit of a border and Suki doesn't go past them. And so, and she's really good. She's got very good recall. And so I took her out there, and I knew they were out there. They out there walking around, kicking a soccer ball around. And I took her out there on a leash, and the dad walks up to me. The dad said, "Oh, my daughter really likes to see dogs." And I said, "Oh, okay, that's nice." So Suki is a great dog for people that like are kind of uneasy around dogs. She's very, very, very friendly. And so they start, I said, "Oh, okay, this is Suki." And they start coming closer, and then Suki starts growling. And she starts growling, and it was a very uncharacteristic thing for her to do toward other people. And it has nothing to do with the neighbors. Their neighbors are very sweet. They're very nice people. I think it has everything to do with the fact that we are kind of in the backyard area, which I think Suki thinks is like hers. So I think she got a little territorial. She didn't get mean growls, like just kind of the, "I don't really know you, I'm a little uncomfortable" kind of growl. But young daughter, we didn't want to chance it, so I let Suki go to the bathroom, and I apologized. I said sorry. She's very sweet, actually, and I brought her inside. So I think the next time, I think my wife and I talked about this a bit. The next time that we see them, like, because they take their daughter out in a stroller on walks. If we ever are on a walk with Suki and we see them, I think that would probably be the better time for Suki to meet, because it's a little more of a neutral area. She doesn't feel like she has a claim on the sidewalk like she does the backyard. So they were outside. All that to say, they were outside just a little bit ago before I started stream. The girl and her dad. And Suki was getting a little growly, and I'm trying to break her of that. I want her to get used to them, so she gets excited when she sees them rather than she feels like she needs to be defensive. So they were outside in the backyard area. We don't have a true backyard. It's a shared space, but it's the back of the apartment building. And so she started growling, and I told her no. And whenever she would growl, I took my hand, I kind of grabbed the top of her snout, not hard, like gentle. I'd grab it and tell her no. And then I was like, you know what, let's instead of just negative reinforcement, let's do some positive reinforcement. So I went and got her treats. Actually, these ones right here, these ones, they are crispy bacon and apple flavor, these ones. And I sat by the window with her while they were out there playing, while Suki was watching them play. And whenever she would just watch them quietly, she laid down on the couch and just watched. Whenever she would do that calmly, she would get a treat. Whenever she would growl, she would get some correction. So I'm hoping that is a step in the right direction. She is very food motivated, very, very food motivated. And that's how I've got to train her on all kinds of stuff. But I've never had to train her for positive, like the positive idea of like someone. It's a little different. So I'm still trying to figure out how much time I should allow elapse while she is exhibiting the behavior I want her to with them before I give her another treat. Like, is it 30 seconds? Is it a minute? What is it? And that might actually be a number that changes with time, I think. So as the more we do that, the longer she goes before getting a treat. Definitely. Hey Rippy, what's up? What's up, Rippy? How you doing today? How's your week? It's probably evening for you, right, Rippy? Yeah, it's noon here, so it's probably what, like 6 or 7 for you? I've just been talking about Suki and mindlessly cutting down trees. I've completely lost track of how much wood I have, how how many trees I've actually cut down. Oh, we are full on in, like I looked at this, but I didn't look at how much weight. Better now that the missus and I are watching you. Oh, hello, 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 hello. Rippy, the missus. You got something to tell me here? Did you get married? Soon? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, not right. These carts are so finicky. There were a lot of trees here. I'm gonna have to replant. I've got 46 seeds. We're good. We should be fine. Oh, but this thing is getting heavy. Rippy, I can't remember. You said you're gonna be... Were you one of the ones that has to leave early tomorrow? For D&D? I know Brent is, but I don't remember if you are or not. Might have been Alex? I can't remember who the other person was. I don't know what that little grayling. Can I repeat? Yeah. Are you one of the people tomorrow that is has to leave early from the session? Because we're having a short session tomorrow because I think there's 2 people that have to leave early. I can't remember if it was you or Alex that said it was. I know Brent is one, but I can't remember if it was you or Alex. You're good? Okay. Okay. So it must be Alex then. I don't know how full my cart is. Oh, let me just drop a tree on it. I need to make sure that thing, the cart's durability is okay. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd tree I've dropped on it. And the cart is like green now, so. Okay, so we've got basically 3 spots left. Oh yeah, we need to repair that for sure. Missing the required crafting station. Okay. Come over here. All right. Are we in range now? Yeah, perfect. Oh. Something else that I'm planning on doing. I got a package the other day. They had something I've been meaning to get for a long time. Wind is moving my blinds and making noises in the background. I got a package on Monday, which is going to allow me to play a game that I guess the way it's intended to be played. Actually play multiple games that way. In other words, I finally got myself a controller. So that's exciting. Monday, actually, I think we're gonna take a break from Valheim and we're gonna play something. Not a VR. No. Though now that this bed is no longer back here, I probably have space for it. Yeah. So Monday we're gonna play a game that has uses a controller. And probably get really frustrated because I have not used a controller consistently. Like I have a PlayStation 2 right now. That is my console that I own. So I have, and I don't play it very much, like maybe once a year. I have not played with a controller consistently since, oh geez, when did the PS4 come out? I've used a controller consistently since I owned a PS3. And my PS3 broke before the PlayStation 4 came out. And I don't remember when the PS4 came out. So it's been a long time. So it's going to be frustrating. I installed a game that I've beat a few times to try to practice with the controller a bit. I reinstalled Dark Souls 1 to kind of get a feel for controls again. And I can honestly tell you, I am very rusty on the controller. Very rusty. So yeah, Monday, as long as nothing crazy comes up and I'm able to stream Monday, which I should be. We're gonna be playing something a little different than Valheim. Okay, so we had 2 full slots and then 19. So I can fit another, I can get another 21 wood. Fill up the cart. I've been rusty on controllers as far as you can remember. Yeah, when my PlayStation 3 broke back in the day, I was already playing, the only game I was playing on PC, which was, I say PC, it was just a crappy little laptop. Very bad little laptop. The only game that I was playing consistently on PC was Minecraft. So so it like that was the only game. But once my PlayStation 3 broke, I wanted to keep playing Skyrim. That was my big game on PlayStation 3. So I got it on Steam. That was my first game on Steam actually was Skyrim, which is kind of funny. And ever since then, I've just every game I've gotten has, you know, been on Steam or Epic. I don't typically get games on Epic. I only have a few. And those were the games that were free. Yeah, Steam's better than the Epic store, but all right, let's break some of this up. That's fine. I'm genuinely curious about this now, though. I need to figure this out. So when did PS4 out? I typed P2 for. I don't even know what that is. And then I just saw a year that was like 1980 or something. I'm like, that's not right. November 15th, 2013. Really? Okay. So my PlayStation 3 must have broken. Gosh, I'm getting old. My PlayStation 3 must have broken in like 2012 then. Did I really only play Skyrim on my PS3 for a year before it broke? Wow, okay. So it's probably been 13 years since I've consistently used a controller. That is wild. All right, let's get these walls up. We will go through and we'll actually like put windows and stuff in once we start doing some detailing stuff. But I want to get rooms and I want to get structures set. I want to have a good foundation from which to, I guess the foundation's here. But I want a good skeleton from which to actually do the rest of the detailing. I say that, but I spent a ton of time on the roof, like getting a bunch of the roof stuff done. But the good news is that I wanted to do that because I wanted to just be done with the roof when I was done with it and not have to go back up there. So, yeah. Also, speaking of the roof, it is technically not done. I need to go do a thing that we started to do at the end of stream. Yeah, not yesterday. What was it? Wednesday? There we go. It's a weird snap point. All right, did we put the walls up here? I think we did. I think all of the walls, the outer walls are up now, so we can first off sleep. All right, I want to see something. I want to test this. Okay, so it worked that time. I'm still confused on why sometimes it just has us standing in the bed rather than laying down. I don't know. It's weird. How we doing on food? Oh, buddy. Not great. gonna have to make some more food here in a moment. So what I was doing was this little design here. So I need to do it on this section, on that section, then I need to go do it on the other side. Need these. And it is already hard to see. So let's go ahead and throw these up. Come on. We'll do this one section at a time. Okay. And then I think I made the decision. Voice crack. I made the decision to. Which way did I have the boards going? Sideways. Yeah, that's right. I think I can probably just. Yeah, I think I can probably just do this, and then I just want to check this really fast to make sure I will be able to. Yeah, I'll be able to place these like that. Okay. Because last time I was going kind of back and forth, and it was not. It was taking too long. So this is definitely faster. Nope, that didn't snap. Get over here. Look at that little guy. He's just running around. The Greylings are like, they're hostile, but they're not. I don't know. Sometimes they just chill. Sometimes they're just chilling out. Might come up and give you a little smack, but then run away. Like, what is he doing? The most annoying part about them is they'll attack my workbenches. They attack my workbenches way more than they attack me. But I come up to him, maybe he smacks me? Okay. Alright then. I always end up like hitting them, but I guess if he just wants to chill out, I'll let him. They don't really drop anything for us. I think they only drop resin, maybe wood. I think it's only resin though. It's not like they drop great orifice. How we doing on wood? We got enough for this section. Good. Ooh. Couple tricky snap points in here. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. It's not the best. We still have these little shingles poking out of the bottom, but it helps. I thought he was actually gonna take a swing there. It helps kind of break this transition up from these beams to the side. Oh, there he goes. Little smack. He didn't even do any damage. Okay, he did one there. Okay. I just said you were done being hot. I just got done saying you were like kind of chill. Now you're just okay. Get out of here. All right. I want to do this as well. Now I'm looking at it. Here. Try to get the snap point right. No, not there. Along this support, this vertical support here. There we go. Give me something to stand on. Say we're done with the roof, and then I'm right back up here doing stuff. We might be able to reach all of that. Yeah. Bring you all the way to the ground. There we go. I need to cut this back, don't I? I'm going to do this little detailing thing. I need to actually cut this hill back. Oop. I thought I about hit my roof there. This does not... Let's see. I should probably... I need to cut it back and then gradually increase the elevation to match probably this little divot here. So let's just go ahead and do this. The house is going to be kind of sitting in a bit of a ditch on the side, but is what it is. I suppose I could have built up a bunch of ground underneath it and just made the whole thing taller, but I don't mind building to the land, to the oh my gosh, to the topography. Topology is probably better. Topography is like mapping. Okay, yeah, I need to deal with this. Oh, I can't even get under here. Hold on. Can I crouch and get under? I can. Wonderful. Oh, now I'm hitting the roof. I don't have my hoe on me. I need to go get that. So I might be able to flatten this out with the hoe a little bit. I put them over here, right? Yes, I did. Good. I was somewhat intentional. I did mention that I need to put the things I frequently grab in easy to find places. Let me get down here, flatten this out a bit. Okay, well, that's annoying. Oh gosh, dang it. Okay. Let's go ahead and level this off here. Never mind. It doesn't want to. If I can get rid of these like sharp rock faces, that would be great. And then I can come back through with the cultivator and replant grass. I don't know if I'm able to get rid of the rock faces entirely. Probably not, but we can try to make this a little more gradual. Though, this is like, I need a, oh shoot, no. This just flattens out the area to wherever you're standing. This part doesn't, this is raising ground, but this one, is there a way to like slant it? Just want it to be a little more gradual. What if I hit, okay, so let me try some stuff here. Okay, that's just, well, that's that did basically nothing. Okay, let me grab the hoe. If I stand here, it's going to try to flatten to me. If I hit shift, does that do anything? That's literally doing nothing to the ground. What about here? Nothing. Okay. Whoa, shift did actually do something. All right. Gonna need to cut this down a little bit. Very nice. Do a little bit here. And then what if I come in here and like shift? I think that's working. I can't quite tell. But if I, yeah, oh god, okay, shift is doing something. Okay, shift is making it slope. Yeah, that's much better. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We actually, except for like a little bit here, we actually got rid of the rock faces. So it's a little more, just a little more gradual. I did break that, didn't I? While I was mining. All right. Ooh. Okay, one thing that is kind of a little bit rough, and I think it might be because the sun is right there, honestly, is the smoke that comes off of things when you're building. Can be a little much, because I'd like to see what I'm doing. I gotta wait for the smoke to clear. I think it does. I think it might be worse because I think the sun is hitting the smoke at a not so great spot. Who needs walls anyway? It's fine. I say that, and then I'm gonna get like a bunch of trolls that come through here and just wreck this entire thing that I've spent at what, 15 hours on this build, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna get up here. Let's see if this is any better. Yeah, it is. I can actually see what I'm doing. You know, I could go do this thing, what I'm doing to the smithy as well. Because I have the little 1 meter wood beams sticking out of it. Not at this frequency. They are spaced out like that, like these ones are. But I could probably go in and do that to the smithy as well. 17. We might have enough. Not for this whole section, but we might have enough for the beams. Let's go get some more wood. We need to get wood for other things anyway. Grab it out of the cart. Ooh. Too much. Still too much. I need to get rid of 6. Yep. I am honestly waiting entirely too long to go make food again. By the time I go make more food, I am going to be completely out. And therefore my health and stamina are going to be abysmal. So after I get this done, I should just go make more food. I might check and see what do I need for the feasts again, because having the feasts for this is really, really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and do this here. Top, there we go. Now I need to go to the bottom. Could have gone around, but where's the fun in that? Ah, yep. And all of this, no, that sticks out of the ground. That's fine. Yeah. Let's make some food now because we need it. Put all of that in there. It's gonna just weigh me down. I need to go. Oh yeah, we have our kitchen now. Kinda set up. I think there's a couple more things I want to do in there. I really like this hallway though, especially once I get more of these barrels in. This right here, it just really does a lot. Need to figure out what to do up here though. Okay, so we need the food prep table for the beasts. Deer stew, thistle, queen's jam, and woodland blend. I think we've got everything for this. The wolf skewer is wolf meat, mushrooms, and something else. We should have the onions. I might honestly just take a picture of this really fast of what I need. Or, you know, let me just write this down. Let me just write down what I need. I'm going to try to get all of the ingredients together. That way I'm not running back and forth. I have a sticky note here and I was like, what am I writing? I have a loot table for a D&D session written down on it. Random sticky notes. I don't think I need that anymore. I think I've already actually, yeah, I have. I've already got that loot table situated. All right, so for this, I need cooked deer ×2. Cooked boar. Ooh, we might be low on that. Cooked boar ×5. Dandelion ×4. Woodland blend. Right, that's what that woodland herb blend. Kind of hard to see. It's a really small font. All right, so that's one meal, one feast. Gonna need deer stew ×2. This'll. Problem is the deer stew actually has other ingredients in it, so I need to list those out, which is deer, blueberries, and carrots, I think. Thistle ×5. Berry, deer, carrot. I think deer stew might actually be cooked deer too. Queen's jam, that's easy. That's just blueberries and raspberries. And it automatically makes 4 when you make it. Okay, that's that meal. And I think this is the easiest one for us to do because this one, I mean, we have all of that, but I don't really want to put serpent meat in there. This is equal to these meals, right? These meals, this is probably the easiest one to do. This one takes up a lot of space and I don't. We need boar meat for that and thistles. We've got turnips. At least I have them like ready to pick, I think. So I could do this one, but this one's very long. It takes up a lot of space. Let's just do this one. Wolf skewer. Just wolf. Let me just check this. Wolf meat. Wolf skewer. Onion. Yep. Meat. Onion. Mushroom. I don't know why I always forget about the onion on that. Then onion soup. That's just 3 onions. Four carrots. And then what's that one? Mountain herb? Pepper or something? Pepper powder? I'll just put mountain herb. Okay. We'll also need to get our serving tray so we can actually put those down somewhere. Ooh, let me check for something. I wrote things down so I didn't have to run back and forth, but I just need to check to see, is the deer stew cooked? Does it use cooked deer, or do I? Probably, right? Yes. Yes, it does. So I'm gonna need 5 cooked deer in total. Hope I have it. I have uncooked deer here. Grab that. Wait, was my serving tray in here? My serving tray wasn't here. Look at that. Would you look at that? Okay. I need wolf meat. I'll just grab that. It's gonna take up the same amount of inventory space. I'm not too concerned about weight here. Mushrooms, we need those. We need that. We need that. I don't think we need honey. I think we're good. We need that. I guess I have a deer stew here. We need the carrots. So that will cut down. Let me find that deer again. Put that back together. Oh, I have more of this as well. Put one of these back. The storage is such a nightmare. Put you away and you away. I don't need either of you. Do I need I don't think I need turnips. I think we're good. Because we're not making anything swamp related. I do need the dandelions. Looks like we might have to go hunt some boar. Onions. Ooh, is that all of our onions? That's not good. How much boar do we need? We need 5 cooked boar. We have blueberries somewhere, right? Am I losing my mind? I didn't put them over here, did I? Surely we have more blueberries. I need them for several recipes, actually. Blueberries, where are you? Right there. Ooh, I am also missing my woodland herb blend. Should still have some more. We need to go back to the bog, which to buy more, then we will do that. But I think we still have some. This is such a headache. Oh my gosh. I feel like half my streams are spent. There it is. There it is. Are spent just sorting through these stupid chests. All right, let's mark this off so we can make the queen's jam. So we're good there. We have the thistles. We have everything we need for the deer stew, though. I might need to grab some more carrots. We got the herbs. Oh, we got the stuff for the wolf skewers. We're gonna need more. I think we're gonna need more onions. Dandelions, we're good. Cooked boar, we're not good. We got the deer. Oh, jeez, it's a lot of carrots. Okay. Let's go see what we can put together with just this. And then we'll have to go hunt for. Okay, let's start with picking up this deer. So all of the deer we need is cooked. Cook up this. I'm being very careful about what meat I'm placing on there because I do not want to cook the wolf meat. In fact, let's go ahead and make those skewers. I need 2 of these. How many soups do I need? I need 3 soups. We have just enough onions to do that. All right, hold on. Ooh, we might be in trouble. This might be about to burn. I need to drop the hoe. Drop the hoe to get that off there. Ooh, okay. It's gonna say we don't have enough room, which we don't really. We'll drop the meads for now. I need to make 1 of these. Jeez, you cost 6 blueberries. I need to go get more blueberries soon. Dang. And then I need how many deer stews? 2. I already have 1, so I just need 1 more. Something is outside hitting my stuff. Okay, what can we make now? Can we go ahead? We can put this together. Let's do that. That should clear up some space. So that's done. What do we need still for this? Oh, we need one more deer stew. Okay, okay, okay. We need 3, not 2. And that will clear up a little more space as well. And then the only thing we're missing for that is the boar meat. Let's pick up all of our stuff. Put the stuff away that we don't need. First, let's sleep. That way we can. It'll be a little dark and first thing. God, it did it. What? Why? Why? I'm so confused. I don't understand. Sleep is a river and dreams are live fish. You wake in the morning with your net empty. In other words, it didn't dream. I think I've had that realization once before. I can't remember though. While I'm here, let me go ahead and just pick those up from our last feasts. What is out here smacking things? Nothing? We're gone now? Okay. No, I need the dandelions. I need the dandelions. I need that. I don't need that. I don't need that or that. I don't need the carrots. I don't need the thistles. Don't need the wolf meat. This is so stressful. It's more stressful than any of the bosses I fought. So I need 4 boar meat. Okay, that's should be easy. It'd be a lot easier if those drakes hadn't come and killed my boar. But oh, there's a dead boar right here. Wait, hold on. Where'd your meat go? Oh, it's right there. That's right. I cooked one already. There is a stone over here somewhere, one of the rune stones. They tend to congregate around them. Right here. Of course, they're not here now, though. I need to tame some more boars. I need to tame a boar. I need to tame a wolf. To try to tame the locks? Ooh, let's pick these while we're out here. I don't know what the locks needs, though. I'm gonna guess probably, like... maybe barley? I don't know. Barley? I doubt it's flax. That wouldn't make any sense. Maybe barley, maybe those berries that I got, the yellow ones. Oh, what are those called? Anyway, the berries that I got in the plains. The game really said we don't want to give you any boar today. All right. Cool. Wait. Nope. That's a stump. No, that's a boar. That's a boar. I don't remember if I slaughtered any of my boar from when I had them. I'm curious if domesticated boar give you more meat. Like if they give you a higher yield, or if it's still the same. Just need 2 more. What I don't need though is I don't need that. Hey, there you are. Ooh, getting a little framey for some reason. That's weird. Thank you, friend. I love that I got 4 adrenaline from... I was gonna say I love that I got 4 adrenaline from hitting a boar, but realistically, fighting a boar with with a hammer, that'd be quite the adrenaline rush, and you'd probably die. But you know, details. Those are stacks of logs. I suppose I could come through and grab those at some point if I really wanted to. I just need 1 more, and then it gives me like almost 10 hours of, well, more like 5 hours worth of feasts, because I end up eating them about halfway through their use. Another village. I've also seen boar hang out in these quite often too, so. Is there one over there in that pen? No, there's not. Of course there's not. If this isn't an advertisement for animal husbandry, I don't know what is. My God. Can I just pick up another trophy? I did. Get out of here. Oh, that looks so much better than the old place. Goodness gracious. I left these doors wide open. Why are these doors open? Why did I open them? No idea. All right. It should be the only raw meat I have on me. Yep, it is. Now we wait for just a moment. I need to... Oh! Pexy! Pexy, 26 months since you started playing Hollow Knight. Back then, I didn't think we'd be playing Silksong till now. Pexy, hello. Thank you for the 26 months. Pexy, you're so sweet. Pexy actually talked about that at the beginning of stream today. It's crazy. Silksong's here. Silksong is here today. Not today, but Thursday, right? Yeah, yesterday. And okay, so what was happening with that? I didn't go too far into it, but did Silksong break Steam? What happened? Like, I was so busy yesterday. Like, Tuesday, Thursdays are my really heavy class days, and then Thursdays especially because I have a Chinese class in the evenings. Yes, that is wild. That is crazy to me. The second it launched, I love that. Oh my gosh. I've never seen... Has there been another game that has done that to Steam? I can't think of any. Steam, Nintendo, PayPal, and the PlayStation Store didn't have it listed for ages. Not that I know of. That's why okay, so I saw like people were having issues purchasing it, which is crazy already. And then I was like, huh, I wonder how many people are actually watching it on Twitch right now. So I went to the Twitch page, and yesterday at like, I don't know, 1 p.m. there was 358,000 people watching Silksong on just on Twitch. This is wild. I cannot wait to play that game. But I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna let everyone kind of play through it a bit. I'm gonna, yeah, probably wait a couple months before I actually get it and start playing. But I am, man, I want to play that game so bad. And this time, Pexy, when I do play it, I have a controller. I have a controller, so we're gonna try playing it on the controller. I got this like the other day. Yes, no, 2 days ago. Got the controller in 2 days ago. So we're gonna play that on controller. Also, Monday I'm gonna be playing a game on controller. And I am very, very rusty with controllers, and it's very bad. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm remarkable that you can wait. I couldn't. Pexy, you've been waiting a lot longer than I have, though. To be fair, like, yeah, you've been waiting so much longer than I have. It makes sense. Okay, so I did I get all of that on the side done? Yeah, I did. Okay, sweet. Alrighty. I think we can go inside and start trying to figure out how I'm going to do this second floor. But no, I'm really excited to finally to sit down and play Silksong. That's going to be so fun. I'm probably going to stream it because I streamed Hollow Knight, so I'm probably going to stream Silksong as well. Which is why I'm also waiting for people to kind of play through it a bit. Okay, so we need stairs. Let's move you. I think you might end up in our way. Okay, let me think. What's the best way to do this? If I just and probably is here, because if I do this, I'm limited to just, I'm very limited on height. Oh, dang. Let's go the other way. Let's go the other direction with this then. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I suppose I could give myself a little more room by doing something like this. Oh, no, but I'm not going to have room to actually get on the stairs. I don't want to do a ladder. Because the ladder, you have this weird jumping thing that I really hate climbing the ladders in this game. I use them when I'm building because it, you know, it's the best way to get up somewhere sometimes, but I hate the hopping. But yeah, it was so funny. The second we hit launch time, people refreshed Steam and instantly got an error. Somehow I got lucky and managed to have it downloading 4 minutes after launch, but I wanted to buy another copy for Panda as a gift, and I couldn't check out because PayPal crashed by then. Tried for 30 minutes, but no luck. So yeah, the store's one thing, but almost feel like payment was the bigger issue. Gotcha. I'm less surprised that PayPal was having issues than Steam, honestly. That seems about right for PayPal. Oh, I need, these are 26 degrees, aren't they? Pexy, without spoilers, how much are you loving Silksong right now? Yeah, they were not ready for this. No, they definitely weren't. Did adding those beams actually just give this more structural support? What the world? Okay. All right, I mean, I'll take it for sure. How much? It's, oh gosh, big old number. Okay, let's split this up. There's your hundreds, there's your thousands, there's your millions, there's your billions, there's your trillions. Oh my gosh, Pexy, that's a lot. That's how much? Let's see. Is it better than you thought it was going to be, Pexy? Better? Is it meeting your expectations? What's the... Hard to say yet? Fair enough, fair enough. You're probably not too far into it, though I did see you dropped 2 episodes of it yesterday. Which is funny. Yeah, let's see. Now, when this meets this pole, it will It should give it some support. Obviously, I'm not going to have this floating staircase either. I'm going to give it some staircase. I've recorded 12 episodes so far. Oh, are they hour-long episodes like I think the first two were? Are you 12 hours into the game already? Oh, I love it, Pexy. 12 episodes so far. I still feel like I'm in the early game. I mean, if we take Hollow Knight as an example, my first playthrough of Hollow Knight was 110 hours, I think. That sounds right. That sounds right. I think 110 hours. Now there's more on it now because I've done some P5 practice over time, which I've not done in a long time, by the way. At least 100 hours here too. Yeah, the first playthrough for sure, but then my second playthrough of Hollow Knight was sub 20. So I imagine it'll probably be similar. If I put this here, nope. Okay, I can do this though. No, I am so happy Silksong is here. I'm happy it's real. They didn't drop it like I expected them to. I thought they were gonna just shadow drop it, or that's the right phrase, right? Shadow, is it go? I can't remember what the actual phrase is. I thought they were just gonna drop it one day and not tell anyone. They actually told people it was coming. But yeah, overall expectations are met. I'll wait for my final verdict until I see credits rolling. Pexy, I don't know if you felt this way, but so the first episode that you dropped, when I clicked onto it, I watched it for the first couple of minutes to I saw you listen to the score a bit, and that's about as far as I got. Because again, I didn't want to spoil myself on anything. But I could be wrong, but it almost sounded like opening Silksong already nearly had you in tears. Like there was so like tears of joy. At least that's what it came across to me. So I'm 100%. Yeah, I thought I heard it in your voice. Yep. I thought so. You know what? Let's just leave this open. We don't need to close it off completely. Then we'll just line it here. Christopher Larkin's music always gets me, so it's hardly fair. What else has Christopher Larkin done other than Hollow Knight? Because that's the obvious answer, right? Okay, and then we're gonna have this like overhang in here. I know a little point and click adventure called Tohu. Never heard of it. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with this idea of being able to look down into this room. But I 100% am, and it's happening. I also think he did some music for indie movies. His music is good. From what I've heard, it's strictly just Hollow Knight, but it is music is good, that's for sure. Here's the question: do I want to I don't think I want to extend the balcony over the throne. That feels weird. We could go this way. And that actually might help break this portion up. Thought it was raining inside my house for a moment. And this is going to give us, I mean, we're not going far from the wall, so it's not like we're in danger of not having support. How do I actually want to take this thing? I think maybe just to here. Do I get the fire effect in here? Because I think I need the fire effect for the bed to be placed. Speaking of which, let's repair our hammer, and let's start moving bedroom stuff in. Let's get it out of the portal room. Also, we can finally eat our feast because our jerky was halfway through. Did I grab all that? Yeah, I think I did. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I actually really like that with the lightning. The lightning came through is what convinced me. Oh yeah, I love that. Okay. Question is, where do I want to put my bed? Gotta make sure it doesn't phase through the, I mean, it can go into the roof underneath, but I don't want it to be seen through the roof. Doing a hard time seeing. It's a little dark in here. Let's put it here. I'm putting it here because that right there was just a little too close to the stairs. Also, I've got an idea. Let me put stuff and things in places. I need to sleep. Can't see what I'm doing. You stand at the prow of a leaping ship, the salt spray before you, and the joyful shriek of skulls above. Gulls above. Oh gosh, I could have read that if I didn't screw up. The joyful shriek of skulls above is a wild thing. Right. I don't know where I want to put this. The thing is, I think I'm gonna have an issue with. I need to fix that. Thing I'm gonna have an issue with, I think, is comfort bonus, because I think comfort is definitely based on proximity. So we're gonna have to put a bunch of comfort stuff probably up in the bedroom area or down here. Can you unequip the hammer, please? Thank you. 8765. Go grab some wood. I went the longest way possible to get out the door. Dang, look how much wood we've already used. This was full. Okay, game. I'll get rid of 3 more. We've not even started detailing the outside. Well, we kind of have. And this should... There we go. Okay, here's the idea that I have here. I want to frame the bed. I want to build a nice little bed frame. Because we also have, what is it? This. I think we could do like curtains around the bed. Be pretty cool. And if I did like this, is that in the right? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're gonna have to, I think, have to use shift on this one. So I need to make sure it lines up correctly. No, it's not gonna line up the best. Let me just drop. Drop this here and see if I can't get this to line up. Do I need to use shift? Yeah, I'm gonna have to use shift, but this will help me keep it straight. There we go. Now I can break the rest of this. Do I have it? What is the material I need for this? Jute and fine wood. Gosh dang it. Okay. I don't know if I have enough. We'll come back to that. We don't need to do this part right now. I just kind of wanted to get an idea. Or, and if we're going to do jute, I need to not use probably deer hide, deer rug, but we're going to put you in here for now. All right, let's get this balcony looking better. I wish this was like not straight up and down. I wish I had a version that was like this. I could go along here, but I don't think I have that available. Let's go ahead and just frame it. Nope, that's wrong. And then probably just use these. Give it kind of like a railing. I suppose I could do the same, kind of the same thing that I did on the roof, because these feel a little too spaced out. So let me just add a couple snap points here. I'm sitting at comfort 8 while I'm up here. That's good. We're gonna break these. I'll come back through and break the other ones here in a moment. Let's just get all of these in place. I need... Oh, shoot. I need to... Yeah, that'll give me my snap point that I need. Go. Or do I like the little squares? Do I like that? I really don't know. Oh no. Let's try this. Let's just do a simple railing here. Yeah, that's honestly probably better. The individual squares almost kind of look dwarven. Okay, so we definitely need to figure out a good way to make this look good underneath. As it stands right now, it's a little not so great. That is probably not bad. Just instantly attaching it there, that makes it look a little more. Let's shut this door. I could do every single one, but I feel I don't want it connecting to that door. I don't want to cover up that dark wood at all if I can help it. Or would it be better to I'm gonna grab a couple things here. Grab a little bit of tar and grab some core wood. Would it be better to support them just with vertical beams? If they don't actually need the support, but see, here's the issue I'm running into now is that feels too close. Like this, there's not enough space here. And that's going to be the same issue I would run into if I use the core wood. There's not going to be enough space. Place it. Oh, jeez. Get over here. Placing one in the corner, it went upstairs. Placing a vertical beam in the corner is probably a good thing, I think. It does like cut some space here, but the corner I feel makes sense. Instead of supporting it from the edge, if we just went straight here, or do I like the 26 better? Doesn't stick through, right? I actually think I like the 26 better. Doesn't take up nearly as much space. It is going to cover the door, the corners of the door a little bit, but I think that's okay. And we can make it like that. We don't need that there because we've got this. Yeah, and I need some more core wood. I need to bring that up to the top. Which we got a stack of core wood here. Oh my gosh, I forgot we have a boar in here. It's not our boar, it's just a boar. I just wandered in one day. I completely forgot about that thing. I need to tame it. All right, let's bring this core wood all the way up to the top. That. I need to go up into top and look at that again. That right there is a little bit of a problem. Actually, no, that works. And it's sitting on it looks like it's sitting on yeah, because that's the edge of that. It's sitting on a beam, so it shouldn't poke through the roof. I need to get sconces and stuff in here to make sure there's enough light going around. Okay, I need to do this. This just kind of softens the edges a bit. I guess it's not softening yet. Kind of. I don't know what the right word for that is. What the right call on that is. I mean, I guess it kind of does that. Yep. And now we need to put some supports in here. You snap where I want you to. Thank you. Completely aesthetic supports, by the way. Nothing structural here. I think I do need one here on the corner as well. And then on the other side. In the corner. Yes, I know I need to put this here. I just placed that completely on faith that it was in the right spot. I feel like this needs these. We need something going up these stairs. I don't want to put that there because that's an outside wall. The same thing here. Okay, good news. Okay, I don't have the fire effect here, but I have it over here by the bed, which is, I think, why I was able to sleep. Because the beds need a fire. I do remember that. I don't think I'm gonna put the top rail on these. I think this is fine for this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Son of a gun. What if I just, I don't know. Son of a gun. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I don't think I'd be able to walk through that if I put that there. I think that's too low. Okay, so this is going to be the workstation. So I think leaving this room pretty open is probably good. The workbench here and put its like upgrade parts around. This is going to be some general storage. And then obviously like mead hall, great hall thing. We got fermenters in the kitchen here. These should probably go in the workstation area. This is the larder. So let's move these. And then we've got an actual spot for these now. Crafting. I go grab the artisan table. We can put the artisan table in the workstation as well. We're just filling this room up. I was actually kind of worried about filling it up and like by that I mean I was worried that it wasn't gonna look full enough. I'm actually worried about that with all of my rooms, that some of them are gonna be a little empty. But we still have more biomes to go, so we'll probably get more upgrade stuff to help with that. Let's put you. All of this stuff is subject to change its location for sure. Workbench. Workbench, you should probably go here. And then I don't really need this forge. It's just kind of in here in case I need to make things. So we're going to put you there for now. Not make, like, not when I say make things, not make things in the forge, but like building materials. Sconces and stuff. Flip, I don't know where to put you. Now that I'm like talking about putting you somewhere. I really don't know. Can I? Okay, I can get you a snap here. Can I get you a snap here? Question is, can I access? Yes, I can access both of that, and they're just gonna dump right there. Do you phase through the wall? No, you don't. Okay. Not phase through, clip through. Okay, now I'm actually gonna grab some stone. First, I need to grab my stone cutter, which I put over here, right? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna grab a stone cutter. I'm gonna place it near the kitchen. I think I want to try to get something around the stove. Not the stove, the hearth in there. Just grab 50 stone. It's probably not enough. This might not even work. All right, let's first off, let's break you. I'll put you over here for now. Building. No, that's actually, I mean, and then if I did something like this, can I fit? No, I cannot fit under there. Okay, so I can make that a little bit higher. Wait. Why didn't you like that spot? No, you're fine. I must have placed you weird. Okay. And then like this. It's still open to the top, so it's still going up, but this like sections this off a bit. Can I access? The question now is, can I access everything still? I should be able to. Too far. Oh, no, I'm right. I'm good. Can access that. Do I have wood on me? I do. If I can hit the right button. I can throw some of these in here. The way we can get a lot of cooking done. Let's try squeeze. See if we can squeeze 4 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Our spice rack is admittedly like getting smoked out like crazy, but I think that's okay. They get smoked paprika after all, right? Oh yeah, I need to build this. That's right. That's right. Oh, I have iron. I need circling cores. If I did one more, smoke spices drools, right? We're out of stone. Yeah, we'll build that up one more. Now that I'm doing interiors, I guess I am doing interiors, but I need to come back outside and do the walls because these are bad. that's ugly. It's just a flat wall. Getting into our cottage core set lives right now. Let's forget the bosses. We're just gonna sit here and just build lovely little houses that are cozy, that are comfy cozy. Okay, I'm digging it. You know, sometimes sometimes it's good to just sit back and just do stuff like this. All right. You are very large. I want to put 2 of these in, I think. I don't really have space for them. I guess it's just gonna have to be 1. Let's go ahead and get some Surtling cores. We're gonna have to head over to the swamp to do so. Let's go to sleep first. One day we'll be able to see what's in our bedroom. Hunting after swift deer, you return home exhausted but happy to find day is still ahead of you. Paraphrasing because I missed a few words there. All right. We need to go to Swamp 2, where the Bog Witch is. There is our one Surtling spawner that we have prepared for them to just die instantly when they spawn. There are a few other spawners. I don't know if I marked them. Swamp 2, right here. But we need to get a nice little oven in there too. All right, let me see. Did I actually mark? I didn't, but there's a bunch of Surtling spawners over here. This one is the one that we have prepared. I think there's another one over here somewhere. So we can make our rounds, because it's spawners on the Surtling seem to take a little bit to actually spawn, if I'm remembering correctly. So it might not be a bad idea to just do a quick round and see what we can get. I'm gonna need to buy spices from the spice blends from the witch again soon-ish, I think. We have only got maybe one woodland spice blend left. Yeah, we need to come out here. Oh yeah, there's a like I thought, there's a Surtling spawn over here, though this is not one I've prepared. Or did I? I did prepare this one. I just didn't mark it. Let's mark it. Let's mark it as Surtling. Oh yeah, they drop coal as well. If I should make the rounds, and then whenever I come across these, I should just, I'm not prepared. There's a plane. There's planes right there. I think we knew that, right? Did we cross? Yeah, we crossed here. Boy, quit it. Yeah, these take forever to spawn. Okay, we'll go to the next one. We got 2 cores from that. Punching a leech. It's a Draugr right there. No, it's not. It's a skeleton. That was a Draugr. Dang, these are far. These are pretty far away. Though the ones I saw while I was running around over here, I think they were much closer together than these 2 are. Oh my gosh, these are so far away. We're doing a lot of building here, and I knew we would be. We knew we were going to spend a lot of time on this house. But I do need to, very soon, and hopefully the build won't take that much longer. Very soon we need to start going back to the plains and making actual progress in the plains. We've not really done that. We've done a little bit, but not much. I need to, one, now I know how expensive what was it, barley flour? No, the dough requires, I think, 10 barley flour. How expensive that is. Oh, there's another one. We need to expand those farms, like over in the plains. We need to have a big wheat farm. We also need to have probably a big flax farm as well, though the flax probably isn't as important as the wheat. Ow. Actually, not really. You guys are barely doing anything to me. right, let's go ahead and mine this out. Mine it out and mark it. I think it's actually pretty elevated. I don't know how far away from the spawner they spawn. They might still spawn up there. That's not important. Certlings aren't like tough, so if a couple of them escape the water death trap, it's not a big deal. One thing that you could definitely do if this was not a streamed playthrough is probably build up in one of these trees that I can't cut down because you can build on them, I found out. And just AFK and let Certlings just build. The one thing you'd have to be careful of is you would need to put a roof over your head so that wraiths can't get you at night. But yeah, you could just sit here and AFK, farm Certlings. But there's another one over there. Where's my home row? Oh my goodness, I can't type. Why is my U not typing? What in the world? What in the world? I'm so confused. SR is typing, but nothing else? That is so weird. Okay. Some letters are typing just fine. What is happening? And we're gonna copy that. Some letters are typing fine, and then the other ones I have to actually have to hit shift to type them. Did only 2 of you spawn? Really? Okay. Was weird. It's probably a case of like I need to relog or something. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I brought a lot of heavy stuff with me. Mine this out. I think there's probably more spawners that I saw in the swamp, but this is probably good for now. I'll loop back around to my other spawners maybe and see if more Certlings have spawned. These weigh 5, right? Good God. Seven Certling cores is not enough in general, because I need to be able to make portals, so, and that's for a set of portals it's 4. All right, let's see. While I was mining, did you spawn more? I don't see anything in the water. I don't see any Certlings. I am picking up a lot of coal, which is, 88 pounds of coal there. Head back to this spawner, see if any more spawned. I would like to leave with at least 8. Oh, I hear them. I hear them. They're dying. So I'd like to leave with at least 8 cores. We are maxed out on weight right now, though. I don't want to get rid of the wood. I don't want to get rid of the stone either, honestly. We'll get rid of some of this coal. All right, that's good. We'll come back for more cores when we have more room in our inventory. We just don't have it right now. Got a bunch of other stuff in there. But this is good. Why did I randomly get shelter? Do these provide shelter? Right, that's weird. Oh, hello. Come on. I haven't had a good fight in a minute. Let's go. Dodge. Guess what I can parry you to. Oh, no, wait, no, never mind. Yeah, parry. Get out of here. It works. There we go. Those things used to be so scary. Oh my gosh. Those are scarier than the trolls, I think. The trolls are scary. Like when I first encountered them ages ago. Hiding in that tower, shooting at them with my bow as they destroy the tower while I'm in there. That was fun. But the abominations, I think, are definitely scarier. The stone golem really wasn't all that scary. Like, they're tough. It's definitely a tougher fight than the abomination, but I wasn't scared of them like I was the abomination. I think I was more annoyed by them. The plains. Let's see, what's the equivalent in the plains? Probably the berserkers, the fueling berserkers. I've not gotten to melee with them with any of those yet. I am a little scared to get into melee with those. So that's probably the best equivalent. Let's not put a stack of 50 stone in there when I can just do that. Pull that out. All right, I will put you in there. I am an idiot. I need stone. I need stone for the oven. I need 4 of these. And don't put the coal in there. That's stupid. Take the coal down to the where you actually use coal. What do I need for the oven? I need 4 cores, right? Oven. Right there. It's literally... It's been on my screen this entire time. I need 20 stone, 15 iron, 4 Surtling cores. Okay. 15 iron. That's heavy. Heavy amount of things. 20 wood. I mean, not 20 wood, 20 stone. Is this going to put me over? No, actually, we're good. Oh, I need to move the artisan table, though. I'll put you back. Don't worry. I just need you for a second. Or do I like the oven on this side better? I think I do. We'll put the oven there. Bake item. Okay. You need wood. Of course you do. I was kind of expecting, honestly, charcoal. But wood's fine, I guess. Probably not actually where you would want to butcher the meat, but it's whatever. It's fine. As long as I can still reach the kettle. Oh, I cannot. Okay, we can reach all of that. We can reach all that. We can reach that. That's good. Cauldron. Good, 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 good. We can still reach things. Building. I don't know if this is really necessary. I'm gonna do it anyway. Probably isn't, and I'm probably just wasting my wood when I should be using it on stuff outside. But like I said, gonna do it anyway. We're out of wood. Okay. You know, before I go and grab more wood, let's chop down. I need fine wood. I need fine wood because I need to finally put the little squiggly things, these things, in the window. Hey, there's a boar there. Fine wood from that tree. The oak trees give fine wood too, right? And I think they probably give more, right? The big thick trees. I haven't seen one in a while. I don't think. We used to have one over there that we cut down, and I think it did give more fine wood. If I could cut that down and get like seeds for it, that'd be great. Plant those around. Though we do have a portal to the plains, which is right in the middle of a bunch of birch trees, so I don't think fine wood's really going to be much of an issue anymore. Oh, that stuff's starting to turn green. It's because of the rain. It's not tech. Okay, so these beams don't turn green. I think they're probably considered like a roof piece. They don't end up turning green, but everything else does. Need tar? All right, these things right here. Close the doors. They definitely need framed. Oops, I just hit my mic. Okay. And then we'll pull that. That's right. We need to pull this out. So hit shift. Pull it out. Actually, we're going to use more resources by doing it that way. These are 1 meter. No, 2 meter, not 1 meter. God. 1 meter. And then let's do this. Please. Thank you. Go. Just give it a little more, just a little more something. I don't know. I don't think, I feel like there needs to be something in between there. Or I need these to not be a single tile, but like a full 2x2. Oh, the other thing, that's why this room, this wall looks so flat. I need to put in a window. Which to do so, I think I'm actually gonna have to do it this way. Basically, I'm gonna take the 4 corners out of here to do so. Do this. Well, we don't have as many breaks. Here we go. Big window. Okay. And then I'm gonna have to do some stuff around it, I think, because this is just having it flat like this is not great. Get on the other side. Okay. Let's go sleep. I absolutely love the fact that sleeping now is us actually inside our house and not in the portal room. Makes me very happy. Problem is, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick those pieces up. So I'm gonna have to leave the tables in there until I eat through the feasts. Maybe I'll try to break the tables out from underneath them once I get through the feasts a bit, but they are, yeah, like they're at 8 out of 10 now, and I don't really want to risk losing them. This is almost cleared out. We'll take those down in a little while. Okay, windows. How do I want to do this? Let's frame them. Framing is always a good first step, I think. At least what it does is already gives a little bit of depth. Also kind of gives me an idea of, I don't know what I'm saying. It just feels right. It kind of it separates the hole from the rest of the wall. What if I did this? Bring it out some. And then see, I mean, now it's just a square. Ooh. Trust the process. That's what I'm more telling myself that than anyone else. If I did that. It's definitely still missing something. I put these on the corners, like if I did something like no. Just trying things right now. That's not hateful, but like I need something. It's too that's too abrupt. And I bet that sticks out on the other side. Actually, though, I I I don't mind that. It gives us a little bit of something there, and it also sticks out on this side, and it gives us, I think, something we can use over here. Maybe not for that, but like, that's not actually not bad. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my god, what if I did this? See what that looks like. Oh my gosh, yeah, that actually works really, really well. Holy crap. Um uh hmm. What else can I like? This still feels like it's missing something. That's probably too much. That's too much texture, I think. Overlapping texture, yeah, it definitely is. Because then you lose the effect of the arches. What if... Ooh, that's probably not a bad idea. Just try the 26. That's... Oh, 26 is actually, I think, a good angle. You still get the roof ridge. That's sticking out too far, though. Can I get it to not do that? Okay, that's sticking out not far enough now. If I snapped it to, like, in here. No. Do I need to bring it out a bit? Let's put that, snap that there, and snap. Ooh, I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble. Work with me. Snap that there, and then if I did... Oh, let's make sure we're snapping to these, right? I bet that sticks out on the other side though, doesn't it? On the inside. It does, but that's not terrible. I think I like this. Can I... Jeez, the sun's in my face. I'm actually squinting when the sun hits like that. It makes me actually squint. Can I break these? And have that stay? Yeah, because I don't think I like these jutting out of the roof line there. And then let me just see how this would look. I don't know if I like that. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. What the heck am I doing? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I think this is fine. As is. There's a little bit of space there between, which is honestly okay. Let me see something really fast. I want to see, do I prefer these arches inside, or would I prefer them here? Need you to work with me, please. On the outside. Oh, I'm breaking the wrong things. Okay, I think I prefer them on the inside. Because with them on the outside, it makes a hard corner that cuts through that roof. I don't really like that. So let's put them back in here. On the inside, I'm not as worried about that. On the outside, for sure. anything else that I can add to this? It just feels a little flat on the sides of it now. Is there anything else I can add that helps with that? Obviously, it's not going to be anything in here because this would be... That would be dumb. Yeah, that would be dumb. Let's not... That's again, that's the same problem of overlapping textures. Why am I in crafting? We have shutters. Probably put him here if I did. And do these need bronze? Let's see. Let's grab some bronze nail. I'm hitting every button except the one I want to hit, and that is the one to get rid of my hammer. Let's see. Do I have bronze nails? If I do, I think I do. Right there. One bronze nail. Please tell me I have more than one. Don't make me make more bronze nails. Oh, I do. Right there. Okay. 20 bronze nails. Nice. Yeah, I knew we built a cart and it needed way fewer bronze nails than we made. All right. Wood shutters. I don't actually need the forge for this, which is nice. All right. Ooh. So if I put you... Cover you up. If I were to... Obviously that closes that, but are you functional? You do open. Crap. You open the wrong. I think I put them in backwards. Is there an arrow? There it is. All right, let's see. Is this the right way? No. They do look like they open, like they don't open. So if they're like this, they don't go 90 degrees. It looks like they go a little farther. So they turn like that. So if I can flip them around, then maybe? Or is it it might... I'm realizing flipping them around is in this exact same orientation that I had them. Is it purely based on the direction you're facing when you open them? I bet it is. And yeah, look, see, so if they don't open straight out, they open off to the side, which is great. It gives a little more depth from like front to back, but also it opens it up from the side. Let's see how that looks. It's a nice little window. Put like a little pie in the window. Oh my goodness, hold on. We have a pie. We have a pie recipe. I mean, it's a new food, so it's kind of a waste to use as decoration, but hey, we got a pie. We can make a pie and put it in the window to cool off. We're 100% putting a pie in this window. Is there anything else I want to do to this window, or is this window good? I think this window's good, honestly. Let's go do the other one. I need to repair my hammer and then we'll go do the other window. Hammer repaired. Okay. So let's see if we remember how we did this. First, we lined it up like this. I'm trying to line it up. It might be easier to break this first. Break that, and then that way I'm lining it up based on the tops. There we go. Put you back in. And then we through this window. We do have a crossbeam going here. Honestly, though, hold on. Do we need this crossbeam? Do I like it without the crossbeam? No, I don't like it without the crossbeam. Let's put that back. And then we brought it down. And then we did this. And this, right? To line this up. Go. And then we did this. What way is that going? It's going side to side. You know what? Actually, I think front to back is better on this. Let's do front to back. Front to back. And then we came inside and we slapped these down. We also put one of these in here. Snap to that. Do I want to do this? If I did that, will it poke through on the side? Probably, right? Yeah, but I think that works. Just kind of makes this seem a little more solid. What are you doing, dude? You're just kind of taking a stroll? Just kind of checking things out? It's not time for the housewarming party. It's not done yet. Not giving house tours yet. There. Oh, I'm out of wood. We are going to run into a bit of a problem on the other side of this section. In the form of we're not putting windows on that side. So you're going to have a very flat roof. I don't know. I feel like windows right there because the throne's going to be there. I think the windows will be too much. I don't know. Maybe I'll put windows in. I don't know. I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go. The only thing with this base that I plan, actually, oh my gosh, I can finally show my drawings now. My drawing now that I've got the camera working. I don't know how well you'll be able to see. It's in pencil. So yeah, I originally planned on these windows that I'm working on to have iron bars, and that's hard to see because it's grid paper. I originally planned using iron bars because I hadn't discovered the tar yet, so I didn't have these arches. But I also, you can see here, I also originally planned on actually putting a chimney in where the hearth is, but I ended up not doing that. I ended up changing. I ended up changing quite a bit actually. Changing the roof, and then I was gonna have the throne on this side of the wall, but with the doorway there, I ended up moving it to the back because it was just taking up too much. Like there wasn't enough space between the throne and the doorway. Yeah, that's what I've been looking at, is that rough drawing. And I also knew that I wanted to have those ridges at the top. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. All right, so let me try. I need to snap it to this middle part. Actually, that might, I don't probably need to put in both. That's probably enough to snap that. There we go. So yeah, I had planned the basic outline and kind of where things are going to go, but none of this detailing. We got access to so much more stuff than I thought we were going to. Okay, put you in. There, and then we'll go inside and open all that up. Also, I'm realizing I hate the space that's between the wall and that. I need to do it on. Oh, that's because I'm missing a beam there. That would be why I hate that space. I'm missing a whole piece there. All right, let's compare, make sure we're good. Are those the same? They are. In the darkness, we are kind of losing the like the line between where the shutters are in the wall. I think we can help that here in a moment by doing this, like by putting in some more detailed stuff. Do we have a big one? Just use the big one. And that goes all the way to the side. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? And then drop you here. You need to go. You're not in the ground either. I need to bring all of you down into the ground. Ooh, I should probably do this like I did with the smithy, is bring this floor out one. I think that might actually give us a little bit more to work with in terms of a base structure from which to put details on. So I should bring this floor out, and I'm not gonna actually do it on all of the sections, just these middle ones. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, I didn't pick that up. Oh, I'm being dumb. Okay. I'm being dumb. I should put shutters in these too. I forgot these are here. Actually, putting shutters in those probably doesn't make any sense. I think those little windows are there more for the interior sake than the exterior. Can I break that hallway up a bit? Ooh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Crouch through it. Roll through it. Roll through it. Nope. Okay. All right. Do I still have my hell on me? I do. Let me out. There we go. Let's get... We'll do it. I'm not going to actually have the stone sticking out here. It is going to retract there, but I do need the... I need the snap points that those provide. It's okay that this section kind of phases into the dirt. That is fine. Okay. Let's go to bed. Can't see. Why is there resin? Oh, it's from the guy that was running around in here. I have level 81 running, by the way. Maybe I hit that 100 running. I haven't looked at my skills in a minute. To be fair, I've not really been using my combat skills. Not that one. That one. 58 clubs. 81 run. 42 swords. Dang, we're at to 58 clubs. Look at that. 43 bow. Nice, nice. I don't have the wood on me. Okay. Right here. Place that. Oh, I'm out of stonecutter range. Also, I need to place this back where it belongs. back to this. This is a little abrupt. I wish there was like a half one of these. I don't want to bring it all the way out. Where do you think you're going? Oh, we are running low on stone. Look at that. We're actually starting to run low on stone. I'm gonna have to raise the ground here because these are kind of hang right here, especially. Let me go ahead and do that. Raise the ground a bit. And then we can come up here and that didn't even snap where I wanted it to. No, these didn't snap where I wanted it to. What the heck? What snap point was I on? There we go. There's a little bit to work with there. That side is completely done. I need to take it to the other side. How did that switch? Okay, hold on. Oh gosh. Okay, so which is something else. I like pressed down and accidentally rotate at the same time. I'm not sure. That does it sometimes where it switches to the thing you break. Not sure how that works. We'll put the stone cutter central. As centered as we can get it. My goodness. That might actually cover the entire area we need it to. Place you there. Place you there. There. I gotta say, I think I've said it before, I love seeing the spice rack hanging right there. I don't know why. Seeing it from the outside, absolutely love it. It's fantastic. This honestly, this right here might be my favorite roof feature. No idea. It's so simple. It's just stacked up a little bit in a different angled roof. I don't know. Don't know. Okay, well, that's a little awkward. We are gonna break it a little bit there, just enough so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, we're still chugging along. We'll start on this side because it's much easier to snap to and see. We are out of stone. That's crazy. We did it. We ran out of stone. Let's just, I guess, break some rocks. Do I need the really fast stone question? So I need a stone cutter. I do need a stone cutter for the paved roads. So I'm gonna need to move that stone cutter around with me while we're doing that. I think I know a way to get a lot of stone. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't need a lot of stone, but I'm going to go, eventually I'm going to go try to break one of those really, really big things in the plains. We did hit it a few streams ago and it does take damage. So I can take damage. Maybe I can break it all down by breaking the bottom. That's kind of my thought. I hope it's not I need to break every little piece of it. We'll see. But that might have just fixed, like, needing to get stone, large quantities of stone. Because we were relying on... Oh, hey, everyone's showing up. We got a Grey Dwarf party. We got a troll. Cool. Hey, bud. I don't have walls anymore, so... Whoop. Good try. Good try. Okay. The Black Forest came to say hello. That's what that was. I will take... Actually, I will actually take your guys' stone and your wood. I'll pretty much take everything you drop. I don't care so much about... I care about the gold. I do need to buy spices and things. Should be enough stone for now. I need to just take down the rest of this wall. The only problem is it is serving a bit of a purpose here and here. Why am I coming over here to dump stuff? What am I doing? I know for a fact my Grey Dwarfides are all, like, scattered throughout these shows. Okay. And there we go. Gives us something to work with there. And now we'll put the stone away. Grab out our wood and our tar again, which need more wood. So of course we are. Yeah, geez, look at that. That's it. We just need to go get more. We just need to get more wood. Like there's no getting around that at this point. We just need to go get more. Okay, we've got a bunch of trees here. Maybe this is the last time we have to do this for this build. I'm not convinced of that, but maybe. I don't know why I shut the door behind me. I'm about to go right back out there. Yeah, we've got a bunch of trees here. This should fill up this cart again. Didn't bring my cultivator again either, so I'm not going to be able to replant these. Right? I don't have my no, I don't. Oh, got smashed in the face by a tree there. Good times. I was watching this video. It showed up on my I think you I'm old, so I still use Facebook. Maybe it was my Facebook my Facebook reels. And it was these guys cutting down a tree, and I don't think they were like I don't think they were actually a company they might have been. They actually had some pretty official equipment, but none of them were wearing like safety gear, so it kind of makes me wonder. But they were cutting down a tree and everything was going fine. The tree fell the direction they wanted to, but it hit the ground, and like it must I don't know if it hit something or what happened, but it like broke, and a big old piece of the log came like flying back at them when it hit the ground. It was kind of wild, kind of terrifying as well. Cutting down trees is extremely dangerous. I mean, dropping something. How much it weighs? I don't know. How much does the average tree weigh? How much does the? We'll say it was like a pine tree, so I'll say pine. Average pine tree weigh. Turpine tree can range from a few thousand pounds to several tons. And it was a tall tree, so it was definitely in the like the ton range, and a big old piece of it broke off. Yeah, cutting down trees is it's dangerous, guys. Be careful. I'm a little surprised the trees don't do more damage when they hit you in this game. These aren't like small trees. These are good sized trees. We've not been raided in a while. We got hunted the other day, and that might count as a raid actually. We got hunted the other day. Was it last stream? While we were in the plains? I think it was last stream. While we were looking for tar, that might count for being raided, but we've not been raided at home since we started the mountains. Which is good for us. We don't really have much defenses. If we got raided, I would need to drag everything attacking us away from the base. So I need to fight them out here, but... Because my god, if something breaks that building, I might uninstall. I won't actually. It's this game. This game is too fun. But good god. I'm just cutting up. I'm not even thinking about it. Let me drop a bunch of trees before I start cutting up logs. This is, I think, the most efficient way to do it. It feels the most efficient way for me. Probably not. I was just looking at the smithy and thinking, you know, I've got access to this dark wood. Do I want to dark wood that thing up, or do I want to leave it? I think, honestly, and I was contemplating it. One, I don't know if I want to spend the time to like break the pieces of normal wood that are there and replace them with dark wood, but I don't think I want to take that time. But I think it's okay. Like visually, I think it's okay to stay with the thatch roof and the early materials. Same with the yeah, same with the portal, honestly. Like, especially the roof. I don't want to go mess with that roof. It's already a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the butt. It's already kind of janky. With how it ended up. Maybe if I redid the roof with the shingles, it'd probably be better. But I actually really think I like the contrast between having the thatch roof to having the shingles behind it. There's the smithy, I think, is pretty much done, except for we need to get those new blast furnaces in there, which means we might do an addition right here, which that wall was kind of flat anyway. Ooh, and you know what? Maybe when I do the addition, maybe I start using like some shingles around it to make it actually look like it is an addition and not part of the original build. That kind of could be cool. Kind of gives you can see the progression in the build. The tech progression in the build. It's kind of, maybe I'll do that when we start putting blast furnaces in there. But like the portal room is not done. Like I need to put decorations and stuff inside. And probably use some of the new materials to make the outside look nice, because those, I'm still not quite satisfied with how the walls look on the outside. They look a little flat. I don't know, we'll see. I definitely need to put something in with the portals. Like we have the fire in the center, which is really nice. I really like it. The fire spiral. You can see it, the bonfire, and it's got spirals around it. But one, I need to put, I should put signs on the portals so I can actually see which one's which without having to go up to them. I think that would be nice. That's just a quality of life thing that I think I want to do. But also I think I need to break the stone floor up. The stone floors are great. They do add a nice difference in color from the walls, but it's too gray on the ground. So maybe I want to put some stuff on the floors. I would like to have something between the portals. I know I think I looked at it one time with using beams and it was just too thick. But that was before. Excuse me. Just said excuse me, my workbench. That was before we had these. I could put dividers in between them. Problem is the portals are at different angles, so like if I did one at an angle to cover this portal, it would be weird on this portal, so I don't know. Oh, hey, let's go ahead and move this while we're in here. This is our plains portal. Okay, piping is working now. That was very weird that it wasn't. Connect. Yeah, see, like the floor here is it's just a little too gray. Need to break it up with something. Yeah, I don't know. Go back to chopping wood. Stop getting distracted. I'm not going to stop getting distracted. I'm never going to stop getting distracted. When it comes to building and survival games, there's always 1.5 million things to do. I just grab my cart and bring it a little closer. Or just cut those trees down. I'm not trying to take the cart. I'm just trying to... I don't need to bring it closer. Let's just chop a few trees down. I'm just trying to access its inventory. Building what? Oh, jeez. Building wise, the next build project I think we have for us is not the walls. I'm honestly putting off the walls as long as possible. The walls definitely look nice in, like, I'm thinking like Minecraft builds, but whenever I build things that have big walls, honestly, it's the worst part of builds for me. I don't find building walls fun. They look really, really nice when they're, obviously I don't know Valheim. Things in the building in Valheim looks great. I don't know how walls would work. I thought of a couple design ideas, but I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Also, I don't know. Walls are just feel tedious because it's the same thing over and over again. One and two, I don't know. I just, out of all the things to build, walls just aren't the most fun thing to build in general. Maybe that's different in Valheim. Maybe it is. Just never really enjoyed building walls. But so anyway, putting the walls off right now, and I probably shouldn't, because they actually not only they serve a purpose, right? If I get raided and I don't want the other stuff to get hit, it's better that the walls get hit. So I should probably do them and not put them off forever. But the thing, the thing that I think I need to really, Suki. I need to really, Suki. Chill, girl. Chill. Ma'am. Hey. Hey. Calm down. It's fine. You're not in trouble. You're fine, girl. You don't need to look at me like you're in trouble. You're okay. Just chill out. Good girl. I hear you over there. She's over there going. She's huffing. Calm down. Calm down. She went right back over to that window. She's not barking anymore, but if you, I don't know if you guys can see it. It might be a little hard in the camera, but you can, every once in a while you'll see her hot sides heave and as she's doing these like little quiet barks, because she didn't get in trouble, but like got in trouble for it. Anyway, what I was saying before my dog interrupted me is the thing that I need to build next is the dock. Because I don't, like, what we have now has served its purpose. I just hit that. It's served its purpose. It's done okay, but it definitely needs an upgrade. Yeah, 100% needs an upgrade. Oh. One more. No, two more. I'm dumb. I can't carry this much wood. I need to grab tar. All right. Now, this needs to... Please tell me you're not sticking... You are sticking through the top. Okay. Dang, I wish we had a 1 meter version of these. You don't stick through. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. I could snap you to the inside. Let's go. Yes, okay. Good. So we need to put 1 meters in here then. Oh, that's not great. Okay. We'll have to see if we can break those. It might not be an issue once we get the dark wood pieces in, but it's only on the arches, which, yeah, I don't need to remove those now that the dark wood piece is in. They're overlapping. That's good. Okay. So we pulled this out a bit. Here's my dilemma here. If I do this, it lines up. That's not a big dilemma, actually. I think it's fine. It lines up with the thing that's underneath and kind of... It does flatten the window a bit. It does. Just thinking. I mean, this is not going to look good, but I just want to see. Let's try it. I'm about to sneeze. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh, goodness. Ooh, that was a... It's actually a pretty hard sneeze. Do I like this? I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't want to put too much detail on the like. It's a trap that you can fall into. The builders fall into in Minecraft as well. It's like they put way too much on the walls. Way too much. Don't want to do that here. So I want to be you still want to be able to see the wall itself. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. Can't see. Can't see. The sun is in my eyes. Actually, this is a good... I think these pieces here are a good way of adding detail to the wall with it still looking like the wall. Do I like that? Do I like that? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, there it is. How much do these cost? 2 fine wood? Okay. Okie dokie. Bam. Bam. Let's close the door. I think I like this. I think this is good. Grab some stone really fast. Just to get an idea of what this front area is going to look like. Just grab you. Okay. Stone cutter is on the other side of the building. Love it. This is why I have a door here. This is why my sprint is level 81. I sprint everywhere. Obviously, right? Like, obviously, duh. That didn't need to be said. Alright, let's see here. The wrong thing. A little bit of road here. Okay. I'm imagining a tree, honestly, like right here. I'm assuming it could grow. I'm imagining a tree here. Just kind of give you the base layout. Tree here. And then, honestly, this area where used to be, the portals used to be, because we have these new things. Archery tart. Ooh, it needs to be mounted, looks like. Basically a training arena right here. And then this thing here. Wasn't it called? Did they change the name? Wasn't it called Battle something? It's called Twig now. I'm still curious why I need ectoplasm for this, but Yeah, I'm imagining like a little, I don't know if these, here's the thing. I don't know if this and this have any actual practical use other than looking cool. I'm going to put them in because they look cool, and I kind of want a training area just to, you know, the feel of the base. That being said, Valheim is, one thing I've noticed about Valheim is there's very few things that, while they might look cool, they don't also have some other purpose. So, and again, I've ignored the patch notes on purpose. I don't want to just read and find out what this stuff does. These might actually have a training purpose. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if you get XP for hitting them or something. And if that's the case, that would be incredible, because that would allow me to, you know, bring my swords up to par. Because I'm kind of doing this thing where I'm carrying a club and a sword to get damage, cover multiple damage types. What the flip was that sound? Something just creaked. What is that sound? What is that? Freaking me out. I have no idea. Okay, put the stone away. Let's get back to doing stuff and things. Okay. How much time we got? What time is it? It is 3:08. We're gonna be having to stop stream soon because I do actually have some other work I need to get done for an online class that I'm taking, which it's online classes are a joke, but gotta take it. I think that honestly, we don't want to mess with anything around the windows. I think this wall is done. This wall is completely done, especially now that we got the road in. And again, I think I want to put a tree somewhere over here. This wall is done, which feels good. This feels very good to say. These walls definitely need more detail. But we don't have as much area to play with. So I think these actually will probably go pretty quickly and pretty simply. Other thing, do I want to... Oh, shoot. Because these areas... Oh, these areas here, these open areas are flat. So I need to do something with these as well. The ladder, which is... I don't like the ladders, but gotta use them sometimes. Hate the movement on the ladders. Do I want to... Let's see here. Bring this up like this. Oh, we do have slanted pieces here too. What if I... Is that going through the roof? I think it is. Yeah, I don't want it to go through the roof. I was say, what if I brought, like, had this go alongside the roof underneath to give, I don't know, like almost give it a shadow look? Not that Valheim really needs help with their shadows. Their lighting is honestly impeccable. I don't know. Let's not focus on this section here. Let's focus on these flat sections that, one, are a little easier to deal with. But two, it might give us some areas to work with up top. All I need to zoom in on the character so I can actually see what I'm doing here. I say so I can see what I'm doing, and then I go forward and then blind myself. That is going to stick up through the roof, probably. Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. You can see it just a hair there. Is there something up here? I see glinting. All right, there, right there. It's sticking up. There's something up there. Right there. Wood. Because the 2 meters is too short, but this one's a little too tall, but looks like I can stick it into the ground as much as I need. Let's go there. All right, let's... Oh, okay, we've actually already got a piece there from which we can line stuff up. All right, we just need to go until kind of barely sticking through, I think. Yeah, there we go. We probably need to do the same thing on over here. Ooh, I do need to be careful because this might actually stick through on the inside. I don't think that's a big deal because it's going to be storage. We're going to have like storage shelves and stuff, so it might cover it up. We'll not worry about that. That's that front flat part. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to... no idea what I'm trying to say. We're going to work on this part. Okay. This I do need to be careful about and line it up the best I can. Here's what, you know what? Put this in. This gives me a guide. Gives me a much better guide because I can line it up not only on the top but on the sides. I need to go until I don't see that outline at all. And that should be good. And then if I connect this here. Yep. Yep, there we go. Let's break this for now. That was just kind of there as a guide. Where are your snap points? It might not be a bad idea to just drop these where your snap points are. Yeah, because it actually breaks up the roof into even sections. Do I now just do something like this? Something very, very simple. But yet I think it is visually effective. That is the wrong angle entirely. I think that's good. I think that's the right spot. There we go. Son of a gun, what? Why? What did you snap on? Make sure all that snapped in the right places. Yeah. What? Actually, hold on. Does it work better this way? Have it not necessarily be a pattern, but yeah, actually, I think I like that better than if it were to be a continuous zigzag. Think about this structurally. Because you have the points, you have the top, basically you have the, I mean, you would still have a, no, you wouldn't actually. You have the points up on one in the center and then like on the edges. I don't know. This, though, I do think I like this better. And I think that's good, honestly. There's not a very much wall to work with, and I think keeping it simple here is good when you compare it to this. Because like I said, I guess I'm making up rules for building in this, and it might not be a common sympathy, I guess, for building in Valheim, but it is very easy to just over detail a wall and make it just, there's too much going on. So I think keeping it simple on those smaller wall sections is probably the call. Just my gut instinct here. Yeah. The recess door with all of this, it's better. It's definitely better to go simple. Oh, I got tar up there. And wood. And this should not interfere. That design on this side should not interfere with these windows at all. Again, the windows there are more for the sake of inside than they are outside. It's I can't really see. We were actually at a better angle for this on the other side. I'm trying to look at the top to make sure it's not poking through. And actually, we're at an angle. I don't think it's going to allow us to put it to where it's poking through. I think we're good there. Right from this side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a little short, but that's okay. You're not really going to see it, especially once this one's in. Oh, this side doesn't have these. Let me put that in. Go to where it like just disappears. And then we did 1, 2. We basically did this. And then we covered. Oh, shoot. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I lost it. Oh, right there. Cover that up. And then we did this. I guess this part really isn't as important on this side as is the others, because you can't see this this beam. Though if you're on the sides, if you're over here, you will be able to see it. So we did the 45s. Did a center triangle. What did you snap to? Why are you... You snapped in a weird spot, that's why. try this again. I think it might have snapped in a weird spot again. Yeah, it did. Why are you snapping there? All right, we're gonna have to do this manually, I guess. Maybe. Let me get under here. Did you place with overlap? What's going on here? I don't understand what the problem is. Yeah, because you're trying to place in the middle. What? Okay. Stop trying to place in the middle. Do this by hand. Interesting. Very interesting. This did not get high enough. This is wrong. Oh geez. Oh my god. Okay, I think we fixed it. Yes, we did. Snapware, what you do, please? Oh, Rattlewood. Oh yeah, stop trying to snap there. That's dumb. There we go. And zoom out. Take a step back and take a look. I mean, that side's not gonna be as noticeable. You got a whole building here, but that is working. Let's see, what time is it? It is 3:24. I'm gonna have to stop stream here in a moment. Just break all this real fast. Don't need to have it there anymore. I need to get rid of these hills. Do what I did over there and bring it up gradually. That way I can focus on this wall. This wall right here is the part that I'm on the detailing parts other than the flat faces of the roof of, like, I don't even know what to call them. The walls that are perpendicular to these. This flat face, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it because I don't think I'm gonna put windows in here. So yeah. One thing I do want to do before we go, wolf pelt, deer hide. Oh. I want to get it thrown in. And deer hide and wolf pelt, which we have over here. I'm gonna get it thrown in and, you know, have that in there. Make a little more progress on the inside. I think we're going with the stone throne. I might put the wood throne actually up like in our bedroom, because I think if the thrones provide comfort level, I don't know if they're equal or if one's better than the other. So I'm gonna put the like the highest, what I think might be the highest comfort in the Great Hall. Ooh, I just realized something. We're not gonna have a bed in the Great Hall. Like our comfort room is really going to have to be our bedroom. I'm not putting a freaking, not putting a bed right in the middle of right in the middle of the Great Hall. So I'm probably gonna have to put comfort things in my, I mean, obviously I'm going to put a decent amount of comfort things in my bedroom and not worry so much about the comfort provided in this room in particular. This room is going to be pretty much all aesthetic. I'm not going to put this all the way against the wall. But I think I want to put some stuff, not all the way against the wall. I think banners behind it might be cool. I need my stone cutter. Are you there? Aha, we got a throne that is very off-centered. Okay, hold on. Right there, it's against the wall. Bring it out just a bit. That's much better. And we're away from the wall a bit. Good. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of stuff around the throne, and then we're gonna call it a stream. Taking a break from the wall. We're gonna do something on the inside. I don't know what to do with this. I really like the purple banners. I think this might be my favorite of the banner colors that I've seen. So I guess they're the only banners I've actually placed, aren't they? Does stuff go on the roof? No. Yeah, a bunch of stuff went on the roof. Okay. I guess I haven't really looked at all the other banners. Why are you placing down there? Well, I'm just trying to look at you. Okay. Blue banner's not bad. Ooh. That red banner is... That's a good shade of red. Green's not bad. I don't like that one. That one's okay. You know, I'm not a big fan of the color yellow in general. Like for me, yellow is definitely an accent color. To be fair, banners are accents. I don't mind that. That actually is not bad. We obviously know what the purple one looks like. They all have that similar, like, not all of them, but a lot of them have that similar braided design around the outside. Orange banner. I think I like the yellow banner better than that one. White banner. That's pretty cool. The good news, the good thing with this banner is I could mix it in with like the purple or any other banner. Dude, no. That's going around our bed. Purple. I think purple banner is still my choice for this. Okay, let's see. Try to build something up here. That surrounds the throne. Try a little bit better of a snap point. It's probably good. Not me realizing I could have just used a small piece. I'm in love with these arches. These arches are incredible. Ooh. Yeah, I think I want the banner behind. I don't want the banner intersected by the walls. So let's break this. Let's build the backdrop first. That's probably the better thing to do. So building. Start with. Sure, we'll start with this. It'll give us a something to work with here. A little. I don't know if template's the right word. Because that's how tall the dark wood is going to be. Why am I doing this again? I'm just wasting materials by doing that. This is the better way to do it. This way. Because it lines up. It'll line up better this way. Should have done it with those beams too, but I didn't. But I did not. Because then we can take the banners and we can hang them from these beams. Where's the edge? There's the edge. There, it's phasing in. Here and here. Then or sorry, we're just experimenting with things right now. And what what this might be telling me is I might actually need to use a different banner color with this throne. I didn't think about the color flashing with the throne at all. To bring them into the middle together. There's a little bit of overlap with the throne. Where does it phase through? Right there. Let's look. Where's the yellow one? Yellow, yellow, right there. I don't know, guys. The yellow. I'm not a big fan of yellow. The yellow's doing something for me. The red. Oh, the red though. We'll keep the purple for now. We'll keep the purple for now. Throw a wolfskin rug down right there. It'll help break up the ground a bit. I just want to. We're gonna do this whole like throne area. It's probably not gonna be final. I might change things, but I want to kind of make it look nice, at least a bit. But then I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta read like 40 something pages for this online class and watch like a video. It's gen eds, guys. Gen eds. The nice thing about it is the nice thing about classes like that is they're super non-stressful. Not like the rest of my classes, but there's the flip side of like it just doesn't feel worth my time. Wolfskin rug. Framing makes everything look better. It just does. It just makes everything look better. It makes it not flat. And that is the biggest thing in building. And that's, again, Minecraft logic. Like, frame your builds. My goodness. Couple logs like that breaks it up already. So much. Just doing that made it so much better. A lot of the Minecraft building things translate really well into this game as well, and into this game as well as, like I said, as well as a lot. Anyway, I'm still doing it. I feel like there needs to be something here in. There can be something there. I'm gonna need another one to put on that side. The boxiness of this right here is still on both sides, is still a little weird. I need to figure that out. And maybe the answer here is something like this. I don't know. That's a puzzle. That is definitely a puzzle. Okay, stonecutter, you're great. I'm gonna move you though. Kind of messing with the view. Doors are open. That looks pretty cool. Through the window, looks pretty. I can't really see. A lot of smoke. I mean, this whole hall is gonna fill up with a bunch of furniture as well. So like, there'll be a lot more to fill this out. But I am looking specifically at this. It just feels like there needs to be more. There needs to be more, maybe above it, on the sides. Something. What do I got for furniture? You know what it needs. You know what it needs. It needs. Where are you? It's in here, right? This? Obviously, it's not going to fix the sides. Probably a little higher, maybe up above this. So like, snap it to that. Fine with bronze nails. That's fine. I'll put that. I'll grab those eventually. Put this here. Motorhead. That's what that needs. Needs a big old dragon head right there. Full on Whiterun, Dragon's Reach, all above Volgraf's throne, right there. That's what it needs. But again, that still doesn't fix the sides. I need to figure out what to do with this space and the space over here, especially this big square of space. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. We'll put another armor stand here as well, to kind of flank both sides. Yeah. Let's see what does this look like. I don't think we've sat on the throne yet. Oh, oh yeah. Get another armor stand over there, motorhead on top. That's sitting here. Yeah, this is great. This is working out, guys. The balcony up here. The balcony actually turned out really, really well with these supports there. Turned out really well. Still need to integrate. Like, these are great for the doorway, but I need to properly integrate them into the look of the wall. Because as they kind of stick out. Maybe it is as simple as I say I'm gonna get off and end stream, but I keep thinking maybe it's as simple as just having a line of these dark woods just at this Y level around. Things to think about while I'm off stream. And I'm gonna have several days to think about it too, because I'm not streaming Valheim on Monday. We're gonna stream something else on Monday. Yeah, this is coming together, guys. It's coming together. It's slowly but surely. We'll get there. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for stream. Unfortunately, my landing page, the video on it is still broken. So, we're not gonna be able to, I'm gonna just end stream here. Not gonna be able to jump over there. Stream on Monday, as long as, you know. Oh, hey, I feel that. I feel it. I get it. Sometimes shoulder hurts. Stream on Monday, not Valheim. We'll probably stream Valheim on Wednesday. Yeah, I think that's the next Valheim stream. Monday though, and I'll go ahead and just tell you what we're playing on Monday. Monday we're going to be, I call it my first playthrough. It's first-ish, right? So this game that we're gonna be playing Monday, I have played about 6 or 8 hours. It's like 6 to 8 hours worth of the game. About a year ago. So I actually forget a ton about, I don't remember where anything is. But I stopped playing it because I was not satisfied with the key bindings for the game. It did not map, I don't feel like it mapped well from the PlayStation to the PC port. So it's Dark Souls 2. We're gonna be playing Dark Souls 2 on Monday, and I do know there's a bit of the Dark Souls community is not great on that game. There's a couple things I remember about the game, not much. We're gonna play some Dark Souls 2. I have a controller. I'm gonna try it. Gonna give it a try, and yeah, I enjoyed the first Dark Souls game a lot. I didn't get very far into Dark Souls 2, and that's because I wasn't, the key mapping to, like I said, key mapping to mouse and keyboard wasn't great. But yeah, we're gonna give that a try, and probably get really frustrated, but you know, that's fun. That's gonna do it for stream. That is going to do it for stream today. Thanks guys for hanging out and building stuff. Oh, now we're tapping on the armrest of the throne. Hanging out, and yeah, Valheim's a lot of fun. This is survival games is probably, it might be getting close to tied with Minecraft, maybe. I don't know. I haven't, Minecraft's thing for me is the amount of time I played into it in the multiplayer for Minecraft is great. I haven't done multiplayer with this. This is definitely scratching a very similar itch. But yeah, that's gonna do it today for me, and I'm gonna get out of here. Again, thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a great weekend. And I hope to see you guys Monday or, you know, Wednesday, another Valheim stream some other time. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. See you guys.